Hey guys, hey. So this is going to be a spiritual egg cleanse. I know a lot of people have asked me how to do it. So I'm going to give you guys a quick video on how to do an egg cleanse. So first, I'm just going to go over some basic supplies that you are going to need. Household supplies, very inexpensive, with the exception of the eggs due to inflation. So first, we're going to need a white candle. This is optional. Okay, you can light your candle while you start. If you do choose to use a candle, please be sure to have a lighter to light it. Next, we're going to need one egg. It doesn't matter what type of egg, any egg of your choice, cage free, regular egg, it doesn't matter. So, next, we're going to need some cinnamon, and this is going to be used at the end of the cleansing, okay, to dispose any kind of cinnamon. So, we need distilled water or regular water, any kind of water you choose. I use distilled water. Next, we're going to need a clear glass cup, strictly clear, no ridges, no writing. It makes it easier for reading. As you can see, my fingers are pressed so you can see how clear it is. This type of cup is not ideal for an egg cleanse because, as you can see with the ridges and striations, you cannot see through it. So do not, do not, do not use this cup, okay? So now we're going to start the cleanse. Be intentional with releasing energy. I want you guys throughout the process to say, release any negative energies that's attached to me, cleanse my spirit of any negativity. Oh, hey, y'all. So we're going to start with rubbing the raw egg from the top of your head all the way down to the sole of your feet, from the crown to the sole. This is feeling really good because it's cold, it's fresh out the refrigerator, so it feels like therapy right now. So try to get every part of your body as best as you can. You may miss some spots, but it's okay. So I always start with one side. So I rub it up my arms, try to get as much of it as possible, my armpits, go across my chest to the other side. Start on that arm, go all the way down, roll it in my hands as well to make sure I get my hands very good. As you can see, I definitely missed my armpit in this one, but it's all good. Start at the front or the back, whichever is comfortable for you. Try to get the back. So at this point, when I get to my waist, I start trying to kind of roll it around. So make sure you get the front, the cracks in the front and the cracks in the back. Okay? Everything. Everything. When I say everything, everything. So now when I get to my legs, I kind of like roll it around my leg and I go all the way down to my knee on each side to make sure I get as much as my legs as possible. I'm trying, y'all. Gotta kick them shoes off. Okay. So now I'm getting my calf. I'm working down. I'm working down from my knee all the way down to my ankles. Now, this is when agility comes into play. And I am not an agile person like I used to be. So be careful not to hurt yourself. I had to hold on to something because I almost fell. Now I'm getting the sole of my feet. Hold on to something. You don't want to fall now. And voila, we are done cracking the egg. So when you crack the egg, be sure to be very gentle so that way you don't get it all over the place and you actually get it into the cup. So we're going to pour the water into the clear glass. You don't need too much water, just a little bit. You don't have to fill it all the way to the rim. So once you get your water into your cup, you're going to go ahead and take your egg, be gentle as possible. It's like cooking, okay? And you're going to crack the egg into your glass. There we go. Booyah. So at this point, I want you guys to try to avoid looking at the glass aerial view. So don't look at the top of the glass because you'll just absorb the negative energies back into you. So at this angle is how you're going to do your reading from the side. I had to kind of speed this up a little bit because it was doing a lot. Okay, so now you see there's bubbles. My egg yolk have a little bit of a halo on it. So I'm just taking a look at the egg, and I will do another video on how to read your cleansing, okay? So I'm just zooming in a little bit. You see there's some little spikes at the bottom with some small bubbles attached to it, bigger bubbles at the top. Again, the yolk has a halo over it, so I released a little bit of stuff. Now, how to dispose of the egg is very simple. This is where the cinnamon comes into play, y'all. So we're going to take a little bit of cinnamon. I forced it and I used way too much. Too much, too much. This is right here is a good amount of cinnamon. The more cinnamon you use, the longer you have to wait for it to fall down. See, I was doing too much. See, doing too much. So now I'm just observing how the cinnamon is falling. So what it's going to do is the cinnamon is going to attach to the negative energies that's inside of the cup on the yolk. You see it falling all on the yolk. We got to speed this up because this is very tedious. I did some jumping jacks while I was waiting because my goodness, still waiting, still waiting. It's still falling. Again, this is sped up a little bit, so pack your patience when you do this, especially if you use that much cinnamon, because I did way too much. That's too much. I know better. When you know better, you do better. I know better. So it's attaching. So you see how it's attaching to a lot of strings on the egg. It's attaching to those spikes. It's already attached to those to that yolk. So it's getting in there, okay? So now flush the contents down the toilet. Very simple. While you're flushing, be intentional, release negative energies, and then you're done. So again, I will explain how to read the cleansing in another video. All right. I love you guys. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.